July 28th, 1945, 2:15 hours. Over Tokyo Bay, Japan. The B-29 Superfortress, Firefly, serial number 4461671, is at 28,000 feet, part of a 600-plane raid on the Japanese capital. The crew is tired. They have flown 3,000 miles from Tinian. They have dropped their bombs. Now they just want to go home. Captain Robert E. Lee is at the controls. Co-pilot Lieutenant John R. Smith is watching the gauges. Navigator Lieutenant William J. McGovern is plotting the course back to Iwo Jima for refueling. Flak bursts all around them. One shell explodes close under the left wing. The number 2 engine catches fire. Alarms scream. Lee keys the intercom. Engine 2 is hit. We're losing power. Prepare to bail out if it spreads. The fire spreads. Fast. The wing is burning. The plane starts to lose altitude. Lee makes the call. All crew to bailout stations. Abandon aircraft. One by one, the 11 men clip on parachutes and jump into the black night over Tokyo Bay. The last man out is the tail gunner, Sergeant James O. Walker. He looks back as he falls. The B-29 is still flying straight and level, on autopilot, burning but not falling. He watches it disappear into the darkness. The crew lands in the water, inflates their life rafts, and is rescued by a Navy submarine 2 days later. The plane is gone. Presumed crashed. End of story. Except it isn't, because Firefly is not done flying. 2:30 hours. Autopilot takes over. The B-29 is empty. No hands on the controls. One engine dead, one on fire. But the autopilot is still engaged. The plane levels off at 20,000 feet and turns south on its pre-programmed course. It is flying itself. Over 1,500 miles of open Pacific, with no crew. 800 hours. Iwo Jima. Ground crews at Iwo Jima airfield are preparing for returning bombers. A radar operator picks up a single B-29 approaching from the north. No radio contact. No IFF signal. The plane is flying straight and level. They assume it's a damaged bomber with dead radios. They clear the runway. 8:12. The landing. The B-29 comes in low and fast. Gear down. Flaps down. One engine still burning. It touches down perfectly on the main runway. Rolls 2,000 feet. Turns off the runway onto the taxiway. And stops. Dead silent. Ground crew rush to the plane. They open the hatch. No one inside. The cockpit is empty. The seats are empty. The bomb bay is empty. The plane is on fire, but still intact. They put out the fire. They count the parachutes missing. 11. The crew is safe. The plane flew itself 1,500 miles and landed perfectly. The official report calls it autopilot malfunction. The crews call it Firefly, the ghost plane that refused to die.